Once upon a time, Renee Zellweger was one of Hollywood's biggest stars. She dazzled us in Chicago, put in 2 pitch-perfect performances as Bridget Jones, and scored an Oscar for Cold Mountain. But instead of continuing on to ever greater success, she dropped almost completely off the radar. Here's a look at why Hollywood doesn't seem to be casting Renee Zellweger anymore. She took a hiatus. Unlike many celebs who are forced into the background after work becomes scarce, Renee Zellweger left Hollywood on purpose in 2010 and stayed away for a solid 6 years. She told people that she just needed to focus on herself for a while. "I took on a schedule that is not realistically sustainable and didn't allow for taking care of myself. Rather than stopping to recalibrate, I kept running until I was depleted and made bad choices about how to conceal the exhaustion." Although Zellweger has said that the break gave her some much-needed time to recharge, it still cost her momentum in an industry with a notoriously short attention span and an endless supply of thirsty talent. Her producing career fizzled. In 2013, right in the middle of her break from acting, Renee Zellweger took a shot at doing something different. She co-created and produced a vintage-style 1960s television drama called Cinnamon Girl, which was loosely based on her own career journey from small-town Texas to big-time Hollywood. It's not clear whether she was looking to pivot into a new career as a producer or just trying something new and different to pass the time. But either way, it didn't pan out. Lifetime passed on the pilot, and Zellweger never got to test her mettle behind the scenes. Her new look. In 2014, Zellweger made her first public appearance in ages at the Elle Magazine Women in Hollywood Awards. But the next day, all anyone could talk about was how different she looked, with rampant speculation that she had gotten plastic surgery. CBS even sent a reporter out onto the street to see if random people could recognize Zellweger anymore.
Do you know who this celebrity is?
Quite honestly, I don't.
I'm usually good at this, but no, I don't know.
Zellweger responded with class, simply saying, "Perhaps I look different. Who doesn't as they get older?" Still, considering Hollywood has a history of shunning stars who have become less recognizable to their fans, like Jennifer Grey, it's possible the new look may have hurt Zellweger's comeback attempt. Old school star in an action world. Renee Zellweger is a classic movie star in the best sense of the term, bringing class to musicals, dramas, and old-school romances. Unfortunately, Hollywood is making less and less of those kinds of movies every year, as superhero films and action blockbusters with massive budgets tie up all of the studio resources and eat up all the available theater screens across the country. So far, her comeback has been limited to reprising her most famous role in the box office disappointment Bridget Jones' Baby and snagging in a role in the courtroom drama The Whole Truth, which vanished from theaters almost instantly in 2016. And then there's her upcoming film Same Kind of Different as Me, which has already generated more than its fair share of controversy. Just from the trailer alone, one reviewer at The Guardian wrote, "I hate this film so much. I want to set it on fire. I want to kick it to splinters in front of its crying children. I want to drown it in a bucket of horse diarrhea. This is the worst, most offensive thing I have ever seen." Not exactly the kind of buzz you want to be getting when you're trying to restart your career, but given Zellweger's limited choice of roles, she may not have many other options. Tied up in court. For most of her time in the public eye, Renee Zellweger has done a bang-up job of keeping the drama confined to her work. But the one time the lines got blurred, the timing couldn't have been worse. Coming straight off the release of Bridget Jones' Baby in 2016, Zellweger was unwillingly roped into a contentious child support battle between her boyfriend, Doyle Bramhall, and his ex-wife. Despite asking the court to leave her out of it, she ended up having to testify, leading to exactly the wrong kind of publicity just when she was looking for a world full of yes.
With all this publicity, got me a world full of yes!
Turning it around. Despite a slowish start, don't write off Zellweger's comeback as a lost cause just yet. With a proven track record at the box office and the cred that only comes from being an Oscar winner, she's likely to get another chance to show she still got it. Here's hoping Zellweger can find the right project to introduce herself to her fans again. After all,
you had me at hello.
Thanks for watching. Click the Nicki Swift icon to subscribe to our YouTube channel. Plus, check out all this cool stuff we know you'll love too.